G'day, I'm Stephen Atkinson. I'm here with Mildred running an Aboriginal waterways assessment. The Aboriginal waterway assessment was a tool used by the Maori that they created it in New Zealand to gauge the cultural health of their rivers over there.
So we've been working with Mildred to Murray Lower Darling Rivers Indigenous Nations to be able to do this Aboriginal waterway assessment this week. Most of our focus in the past has been going out to Gumbower Forest, which is a Living Murray icon site, and identifying and recording the cultural values so that they can be integrated into the water management. So this week with Murray Lower Darling Rivers Indigenous Nations has been an opportunity to get out to some of the other wetlands, so like Kerang wetlands, Central Murray wetlands, and have a look at those places that we really haven't been able to take people to before, and see how they compare to Gumbower, see how they would like to maybe have a say in the management of those places, and record some of the cultural values that have been missing in our management.
The whole idea is Caring for Country came about through North Central CMA, and they wanted a body to develop projects on Gumbower Island to look after water quality, vegetation, replanting, which we haven't done as yet, and just caring for country in general, looking after Aboriginal sites, burial sites, camp ovens, corroboree grounds.
So out here this week, Rapid traditional owners are going to sites that they pick for cultural significance and to them. So we're coming out doing the AWAs forms, and look, the AWAs will put up a fight for us to see a maze to get environmental water out to our cultural sites.
So with the forms that we're filling out, I find it really good because it gives you a good idea about all the different things like cultural values, and even like what needs protecting, like trees or native vegetation and things like that.
And we have been seeing, what could be improved, what needs to be done, talking about security, floodings, taking care of the plant life so we have more habitat for the birds, and seeing what we can do to, how we can help and what we can do in the future.
To me, it's looking after our wetlands, our waterways, and get natural flow back in, and everywhere we go, every waterway has got our cultural and spiritual feeling, the feelings there, even though if whatever creek is not dry, but there is evidence of our ancestors, and that is important to me.
We've done this exercise here and bringing young people into it to follow us along as leaders of our nation with the culture and knowledge of it, and training them up to be the next generation to take over as traditional custodians of the country.
It's really important. It's good having them around and learning what they did when they were younger and about all our families.
A lot of the young fellas here haven't seen country, so that they've only probably seen a minute part of the country, but now doing this, going to different wetlands, they're seeing a whole range of how diverse this country is, to swamps, the Murray River, to dried up lakes.
And the young ones on this exercise, they've learnt well, they've listened well, and they gained a lot of knowledge how to speak, how to relate, and how to respect people.
So hopefully we can help in the future through this data, what we're doing with the Aboriginal waterway assessments, give the Brappa a voice on how their wetlands and their rivers are managed here.